Good evening, everyone. I'm Dave Butte, giving you news that doesn't disappoint. We have breaking news on a federal officer whose spider was stolen by an unidentified thief during the chaos that erupted at Spacetown. Was this thief part of Agent Grayson's cohort, or was he just another criminal? Susan Wheeler has more details as she's reporting live from the scene of the crime. Susan?
Thank you, Dave. I'm in front of the gazebo where an officer's spider was stolen only moments after entering the shop for some snacks.
I went into the store to get some snacks and drinks, and I was only gone for like 2 minutes before someone came and took my ship. I don't know how they did it, but they somehow got in and took off.
Security footage captured this individual seemingly heading into the store for the same thing. But upon nearing the entrance, he stops. Checking to see if the coast is clear, the man then proceeds to look for a way to break in. To avoid suspicion, he uses various methods to act like he's minding his own business. At one point, he even says hello to the camera. Unfortunately, because his visor is down, we cannot see his face. It's after this moment that he finds the ship's doors unlocked with the keys left inside. Once he's inside, he takes off, leaving this poor officer without a job. Other witnesses, like this man and his son, say they saw the whole thing happen, but didn't realize it was a crime in the making.
I saw the whole thing.
Daddy, they can't see me.
Law enforcement says they're currently working on this case as they believe the man may have some connection to Agent Grayson and the recent events that took place at Paris Joint. But so far, they say they don't have much to go on. Back to you, Dave.
Thank you, Susan. We now go to our next story where Jessica covers the impact of the fighting has had on the community.
As you can see, we're currently near the market square where the fighting also took place. Now, we're not allowed to go beyond this point for safety reasons, and you'll see the guards back there preventing anyone from passing. But we happen to have a frequent visitor to Spacetown, who helps deliver cargo goods for his current job. Sir, you're a frequent visitor to Spacetown. What are your thoughts about the safety of this community?
Well, now, it's a real bummer. For someone like me, delivering cargo is my life. If some dumb doodle is gonna make this town here a war zone, I'm gonna take my business elsewhere.
We noticed that you were wandering around the area before. What were you doing?
Not long after I left the gas-and-go, I thought to myself, hey, I need supplies. So I came up here to grab a few more things and I'd be on my way. Who knows how long it will be before things return to normal around here, and if I'll ever get back to work.
As you just heard, the impact of this traumatic experience has left thousands of civilians in fear and hundreds out of work, all believed to be caused by one man. Sir, what are your thoughts about Agent Grayson's betrayal? Where did he go?
Thank you, Jessica. Moving on to our next story, we now go live to Craig, who's currently on site for where the majority of the fighting took place.
Carnage. Destruction. Vandalism. All signs that a fearsome battle took place. I'm currently standing in front of one of the pirate ships that was disabled during the fighting. Now you'll see Jim back there trying to dislodge one of its torpedoes, because I want to show you how sophisticated these pirates are. Even though it's considered legal to have one of these attached to your ship, these torpedo launchers are commonly used by pirates and civilians alike.
Well, looks like we lost connection there, folks. But stay tuned after the break, because we have a touching story about a man who almost got eaten by a bunch of spiders. We also have more updates on Agent Grayson, and the latest bit of news you don't want to miss. We'll be back in a minute.
Achoo! Quiet. Ugh. Sorry. Allergies. You think it's the Federation? I'm not sure. No, they're not. That was close. For a second, I thought they almost had us. This is all your fault. Don't do anything. I think they're trying to scare us out, which means they're not sure if we're here. Wait. Keep waiting. Now's our chance. Go! Multiple hostiles inbound. Man, can we get a break? We just took a hit. Unless you have a magic trick up your sleeve, we've only got a few more seconds to live before they finish us off. Oh, pull up!
That's just great. This is the second time this week that you've jumped us in front of someone else, and now I've got to go and fill out more paperwork.
That wasn't fun. This is just great. Not only are we stuck here on this empty planet, but now everyone in the system wants me dead. All because of you. Calm down. We're not dead yet. Easy for you to say. How did we get off this planet alive? There's no one here. You're sure the ship's scanners didn't pick up anything, like a settlement or any life forms? No. At least not anywhere close to where we are. They're practically on the other side of the planet. If we can get the ship powered, we might be able to send a distress signal. No. Really? You want to be rescued or not? I do, but something tells me all communication channels have been compromised. When we were in Spacetown, someone cut off my comms with my squad right when those pirates surrounded us at Perry's Joint. I'm worried that if we send a distress signal, it might bring those assassins to our location, or an entire federal fleet, with orders to eliminate us, no questions asked. In other words, you want to be rescued, but you don't want people to know who you are. Correct. I need to somehow disappear and figure out who's behind this. It has to be a federal officer with some connection to the AI, someone higher up in the ranks. Could be more than one person for all we know, but the best person to ask right now is the contractor, and I'm sure he's long gone. Thought you said there were no life forms nearby. I did. They're supposed to be on the other side of the planet.
Stay where you are or I'll open fire.
Move it.
Well, I am sorry to bring you in like this, but it sounds like your ship crash landed here. And I'm assuming that you would like some help to get off this planet, or head to the nearest settlement, correct? I mean, that would be nice.
It would be more than nice. It would be generous. Unfortunately, I'm not really nice, but I am generous. So I'm going to make a deal with you. You help me with a small favor, and I will take you to the nearest colony. From there, you can go on your merry way.
What's the favor?
Straight to the point. I like it. There's an abandoned mine not far from here. Inside is an old office building where the workers stayed. One of these offices contains a data pad that I want. You bring me back this data pad in good condition, and I'll drop you off at the nearest colony.
And if we don't?
In this situation, you don't have a choice.
What's on the data pad?
Mostly data logs, nothing that would really interest you.
Well, the job sounds easy enough.
Straightforward is more like the word I'd use. But sure, easy enough. However, don't go making too much noise while you're down in there. The miners abandoned the mine after they disturbed a Asteroid nest, and everyone else we sent to recover the data pad never came back.
Wait, did you say Asteroids?
Okay then, any questions?
Yeah, our ship scanner didn't detect any life forms when we landed here. What tech are you using to hide yourselves?
That's a secret you'll have to figure out on your own.
Sir, I thought you'd like to know
Shut up.
that... Oh.
There's your tunnel. I suggest you stay on your toes when you go in. Oh, and by the way, if you come out empty-handed, well, let's just say, make sure you don't. Got it?
Okay.
Don't die!
Alright, so what's the plan? The plan is to stay quiet. Easy enough. Wow, look at all these abandoned vehicles. I guess they were really in a rush to get out of here. I guess you have a really hard time listening. Ouch! Okay, granted, I'm really stressed right now, so I apologize if I can't help but carry on a conversation to hide my fear. We're not going to die. That's what they all say, and then, we're dead. Just make sure you're the loudest when that happens. I get it. You're funny. At least keep your voice down. That I can do. Careful. See that warhead? Yeah? What about it? This mine has been abandoned for over 20 years, which means some of this equipment will be unstable due to the rust. Even one sneeze. Sorry, I missed that last part. What were you saying? Hey, where are you going? Big mine. There's the office building. Since I'm in a hurry to get out of here, I say we divide and conquer. Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, we'll be able to hear each other if one of us needs help. Alright, you search the left side, I'll take the right. Cool. Are you the data pad I'm looking for? Huh, there's a recording.
Excuse me. This is Dexter Coleman, head of mining operations. This log is more or less the same as the others. We're the unfortunate ones who got stuck and left behind when the spiders came crawling out of their nest. That's the risk we took when we started this mine almost 5 years ago. Just thought our situation would be different. It's strange to think that there was 50 of us who got stranded here, and now it's just me. Each attempt to escape has ended in disaster. The spiders wait. It's like they know. No matter how quiet we are, it's like they can sense our footsteps, our breathing, our pounding heartbeats. I've heard rumor that it takes 100 years of silence before the spiders will go into hibernation. No, I hope that's not true. And then, there's the glowing red eye. It appeared when the spiders ambushed us a few days ago. It watched as the spiders carried off my staff, my team, my friends, before it disappeared. Somehow, I managed to make it back here, alone.
And behind door number 2 is... beds. And ice. This is very interesting. Oh, no. What was that? Okay, Manta. Just relax and breathe. And pretend that there isn't something right behind you.
Sometimes when I rest, I can almost see the red glowing eye watching me through the window. But when I wake, it's not there anymore. I am weak, but I want to see my son, Leo. First, I will rest. One more time. Why did no one come to save us?
What? Grayson! Get out of there! Spiders! Look! Spiders! No! Spiders! I can't hear you! Stop! Slow down! That's not good. Keep going. I'm right behind you. Please blow up. I hate spiders. Everyone, in position, now! That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. Grayson? You still alive? Yeah. Did you mean to do that? No. They did it! I knew they would. I had no doubt in my mind that they could do it. I actually can't believe they did. This is insane.
No one else has ever succeeded.
Okay. Should we tell them that those spiders are clearing out the cabin even as we speak?
Probably. But I don't want to worry about it right now.
Same.
Welcome back, folks. I'm Henry, and I'm filling in for Craig. We're following up on the story of the man who almost got eaten by a bunch of spiders the other day by presenting live from the site of where it all happened. We currently have the survivor, Jim Davies, with us, who's going to share his near-death experience and what he did to survive. So, Jim, what can you tell us about what happened?
Well, I almost died.
Fascinating. How did you manage to escape the spiders?
I ran.
Thank you, Jim. Now that's a very valuable lesson to remember, folks. If you ever come across a nest of spiders, the easiest solution is to... Oh my God! Spiders!